What is going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today, just by seeing the background, I'm pretty sure you guys know where I'm at. So pretty much before we get into today's video, I want to go ahead and talk to you guys about what I bring out here to the Surfside Jetty. Pretty much everything in here is what you need to have whenever you come out here. To start off with, you gotta have a cart, because if you're bringing live shrimp, the walk back there is freaking incredible. Start off with the cart. You gotta have the cart because of the live well. Also, it's gonna help you carry all this other junk that you need to have. Right here in my backpack, I carry some swim baits, just in case there is jacks here. So there's that. And then I have my bigger setup, which is this one right here. So you gotta have a big setup just in case the jacks are here or reds blowing up or anything, because you never know what's going to happen out here at the jetties. Now you gotta have some mono line for it, and I like using this one right here, which this is the Andes. It's 80-pound clear line. Go to our smaller setup, the one that we're gonna be using the most, and it's this one. And this right here is a Ugly Stick E Elite, and it's a 8'6". The reason why it's so long is because you're fishing from a higher area and you're just trying to bring these fish up, or if you don't have a net, you just get to flip them over, and it's gonna help you even to whenever you're lifting the fish, it's gonna make them come up quicker. I've also caught jacks on that rod, which is pretty crazy because it's super light. Check this out. Like, this thing is wiggly, so for it being long, it helps it a lot. So whenever you're bending the rod, it's gonna make the fish come up. You gotta have mono line for your floater, which that's what we're gonna be using on that. And I like putting 25-pound mono as the leader line. And the hooks that I like using for the floater is these right here. They're circle hooks. They're perfect for live bait and chunking bait. And then, of course, I gotta follow it with some split shots, and these are size 7. That's perfect for the speckled trouts whenever you're using a floater and you're using live shrimp. And one of the most important things that you got to keep with you every single time you go fishing is the cooler. And for those thinking, oh yeah, for the fish, no, not for the fish, for the drinks, you gotta have your Red Bull cold as heck. Also, the waters, you gotta keep your waters cool, because you need to stay hydrated whenever you're out here fishing. Another thing that I like bringing out here, just in case they're not eating shrimp, you gotta bring your cast net so you can catch some live mullet, and you send them out there lively so they can be attacked by the big old monster fishes. But I think that's everything. I think I covered everything on here. Those are pretty much all the things that you need to have whenever you come out here to the Surfside Jetties, because sometimes you just gotta have a big setup, sometimes you gotta have a small setup, and then sometimes you just gotta have a little ultra light setup. But those are all the things that you need to have with you. You gotta have a cooler for all your drinks. You gotta have a cast net. You gotta have both mono leaders. To have your swim baits, you gotta have pliers as well to remove. You gotta have it, man. You gotta have your car. You gotta have it all. Like you heard them too. You gotta have it all. So that's enough talking. I'm gonna go ahead and start making my way towards the end, and hopefully we can find some speckled trouts, guys. Let's get it. All right, guys. Well, we just made it out here, and I'm not towards the end just yet. I'm rigging up right here in the beginning because there was a lot of birds working right here in the middle, and then jacks started blowing up. So that's why I stopped to rig up, and we're pretty much ready to go now. So this is what the setups look like. I have my Van Stall with my Jig Pro extra heavy rod. We have 80-pound mono mainline. We have Silk Ocean. We have the PE2, and that's 50 pounds. And then over here I have my VSX 100, and I got this one paired up with a Shakespeare rod. This thing is freaking amazing. By far one of my favorite rods from Shakespeare. It's an 8 foot, and we're throwing a floater on here, and we have 25-pound mono, and then main line we have 30-pound braid. But those are the setups for today. I wasn't expecting jacks to be here, but whenever I saw them blowing up, I was like, Lord Jesus, help me. We're gonna try and get our very first jack out here this year at the jetties, because I have yet to catch one. I've been around them a lot of times, but my luck just hasn't been here. But hopefully today we can change it. I'm going to be targeting speckled trouts and jacks, I guess, now since they're here. I wasn't really planning on bringing that setup, but like I said, those are things you always gotta have with you because stuff like this happens, and I'm glad I brought it with me. But we're gonna try and focus on trying to catch our limit of speckled trout or whatever, sheep's head, redfish. I know redfish are going to be here as well because there's a lot of mullet right here where this dirty water is at. There's a lot of mullet cruising right in between the dirty and clean, and reds love to blow up on them. So let's go ahead and get ready and start throwing some live shrimp out there and keep our eyes peeled for any weird movement or blow ups. So let's get it and grab our very first shrimp of the day. And let's go ahead and hook them and send them out. I like hooking them right here, right under the tail. And we're gonna cast it right here, right behind the dirty water. Let's get it. So I have on this reel, so hopefully today we can make it happen with some trouts or maybe a jack. I might just get lucky and catch a jack with the floater. Just got to keep your eyes on that floater. Once it goes down, reel up on it. I set that hook because it's high winds right now, and pretty much your line is doing like a huge bow, so just try to keep reeling up on it. Stay close to it. Anybody down there got jacks on the floor or no?
Yeah, I just seen that guy there, the blue shirt, he just hooked one.
Oh, okay. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and try and match the hatch with the mullet because there's a ton of mullet out there. And they look similar to this color right here. They got the dark gray on top, light gray on the bottom. And I'm putting a heavier jig head just in case they are a little bit too far away from me. I'll be able to reach them with this one. I did have a 1.5 ounce on here, and it's a little bit windy, so it's a little bit harder to get it out there. But with this one, it should be no problem. Let's go ahead and give it a shot. Oh yeah, so much better. So much better. Definitely getting a better distance out there, and we're definitely gonna match the hatch now with all these mullets. Oh my god, dude, there's schools and schools of mullet everywhere. It's just a matter of time for these jacks to show up and start blowing up on them. Well, that's a far one. First cast, baby. First cast. Come on, babe, come on, babe. Come on, babe. Come up. Come up. Got him. Yeah. Woo, shit. Might be able to get him. Yeah!
Oh, yeah.
Appreciate it, man. Dude, first cast, bro. First freaking cast. Woo! Holy macaroni, dude. First cast, I freaking locked it up. All right, guys. Check out this little baby jack that we just caught on a silver spoon with the BKK hooks, Ocean Devil line, Silk Ocean, man. This thing freaking works like a charm. You can lock it up and pull them out the rocks, because that's the first thing they do. They want to go down in the rocks and they'll break you off. But look at that. Small little baby jacks, perfect size. These are the ones that we want for shark bait. Woo! First cast too, it's crazy. But let's keep fishing. I really came out here just to find speckled trouts, and then when I was walking halfway, I seen them blowing up and I was like, okay, we got the setup, so we should be good. But there's the first one of the day. Small one, not the one I wanted, but hey, I'll take anything, any day. Let's keep catching them. All right, so my brother just got here and he brought the box of spoons. So for the guy that gave me this spoon right here, I really appreciate you, bro. First freaking cast, I came out here and freaking hooked it up. I did not get your name, so please comment down on this video, bro. I freaking love this line, man. Silk Ocean is by far one of the strongest fishing lines I've ever owned. Like you saw, I freaking turned up the drag and just started reeling them and freaking cranked them up so quick. It was a small one, but it was still putting a nice fight, but I just didn't let them, because if you let them defeat you, they're definitely gonna take over. So if you guys are interested in this line right here, I'm going to be putting it down on my description so y'all can save some money on it.
You hooked the jack?
Yeah, I got him out, man. I did not let him run nowhere, not even left or right.
Even small ones, those big ones, man. Thanks.
Yeah, those big ones.
Guys here, all
Yeah, I didn't want to let him run too much. 80. 80 pound, and then I got 50 pound braid.
Oh, really? Okay.
I really came out here for trouts, but I can't pass on this, man.
I know it, no.
I need to stock up on bait. Yeah, you got 2 already, don't you?
Yeah.
That's good. How far did he hit it? Up close? Yeah, there's one. There's gonna be multiple. Once you catch your limit, throw it on this side. Maybe you'll get a jack on it. There we go. Got him. Come on. Come on. Come on.